Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. We are back on the Australian map, Broad Acres, and I'm doing some new, different stuff. I'm just trying to get settled in on this map. So I made a couple of changes. Let me show you. If you remember, I told you there wasn't a lot of grass on here. Now, my first inclination was, and I even mentioned it because I mentioned that the price of the land, I was reluctant to plant Field 1 in grass. Well, I've been told that that's what Field 1 was for. So, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me open this gate here. Open in or out? It opens out. Okay. So, anyway, this is Field 1, and, you know, like I said, my first inclination was all the animals are there. There's a BGA plant there. There's Field 1 that we own right next to the farm. That's probably for grass, but at the price of the fields, I didn't want to waste a field on grass, but there's no place else to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it, and then just call it good. Now, that doesn't mean I have to leave it with grass. I can harvest enough grass to get me by for a while, and then replant it. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start seeding, but I'm not going to seed right up to the fence. I don't know if it makes any difference since it's an established field. Okay, I'll just do it. I'm just going to do it. I can always plow it again later. So let's get this guy out of here. We're going to do it. Okay, so that's one thing. Let me get this guy going, because we need the grass. I did buy food. I've bought cattle food and pig food, and I need to actually feed the animals. So I'll try to get to that in this episode. And in the meantime, let's get this thing going. I do not want potatoes. There's grass. So let's get this thing wound up here. Or wound out. Spread your wings kind of a thing. Right. Okay. Let's just start here. Doesn't matter, does it? Okay, we're going to seed. We're going to do field number 1. And it is in the northwest. Isn't it? Northwest. Heading south. I'm going to do 3 of those. It's a big field. Should I do 3? I'm going to do 2. I'm leery of the fences, but I've heard there's a little bit of controversy in people playing the game and they don't like the fences. And so the mod author's going to make 2 versions, one with collision, one without collision. I don't care at the fences. That's kind of a pain in the butt. The only real complaint I had was that the gates are too small. With fields as big as they are, you need big equipment in there, and you can't get the equipment through those gates. Not the equipment I use. I can't get my plow through there. So if the gates were bigger, I wouldn't have a problem with the fences, really. I can work with the fences. That's not an issue. So anyway, let's get this guy going. Did I actually generate it? I didn't. I didn't actually generate it. Did it generate it that fast? I guess field 1's not that big a field after all. Alright. Now, if I'm done moseying around the field, let's get this thing started. I didn't save that, I hope. Alright, let's kick this up. Okay, now let's get back to what we were doing before. Alright, I've made some changes here too. Let me get out of this tractor so it's not so loud. Made some changes here too. Again, I knew this, but somebody pointed it out. They didn't like it. So, because the fields were so big, I was on field number 4. Because the field was so big, I was using the mother bins, the actual mother bins. Now, this is where it gets a little bit confusing. They're all called, these are called mother bins. There's a 100-ton, 150-ton, and a 200-ton. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the first episode, I think it was. I mentioned that I wasn't going to use the mother bins. Okay, so it's a little confusing because if you actually look at the implement, they all say mother bin. Even though, and look, see, the mother bins are even called chaser bins. Couliman chaser bins. These are not chaser bins. These are mother bins. And that's why I said I wasn't going to use the mother bins. I was just going to use the chaser bins. Well, I changed my mind because the field was so big and it was taking me 3-4 hours of real time to do one field. I wanted more. I wanted bigger. So I was using the mother bins for chaser bins. And somebody didn't like it. So that's fine. What I decided to do then, I'm going to go back to the chaser bins. You see, these are actually 45-ton chaser bin, a 60-ton chaser bin. These are out in the field. These are meant to be not permanent, but non-movable while you're using them. You take the chaser bin to the mother bin loads the truck, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm going to be using the 60 tons, I guess, for now, in the field. And let's see how that's going to work. Here's what I've done with the mother bin that I'm going to use. I set the mother bin out along the fence. Now, in the first episode, I thought about this too. And then I thought, well, no, that's, not going to work. It might work. I don't know. So what I did was I set the mother bin right up against the fence, and I'm hoping that the chaser bin can lean over the fence and fill the mother bin. And then the truck can just come and take the grain from the mother bin. So we're going to see if that works. Pardon me. Unfortunately, all 3 of these fields have a different crop. So I'm going to have to do one field at a time. Well, let's see how this is going to work. Now this is the right field. So did I have a course for this, or was I think I was just doing that at this point. And this one is also this field, so we'll start him up, and we'll let these 2 guys work this field. I don't know where the other combine is. It's over there. He can actually go to work till he's full. Huh? Okay, he don't want to go to work. Rose tried it. Alan tried it. Let's see if they'll work this way. Alright, there he goes. Okay, that's Dar. Dar Smith will handle it. We've got this guy is in what field is this guy? Is this 21? Huh? Okay, so all right. Let's go with that, I guess. Okay, so Josh Lennon, Alan Green, Gino's in that one, Dar's in that one. We got James Rathwell running the chaser bin. And let's just see how this is going to work. Now, I do have to do a new course for the truck. Alright, let's watch, see what happens here. I don't think we need this on right now. Let's see how this is going to work. So, I don't know what revision this is. This is only the 3rd episode, isn't it? And I'm still trying to work out how to make this work. One thing about it, these still do pull these pretty quickly, so I've got it set at 30 miles an hour on the field. I gotta watch the Facebook page. These guys have a Facebook page, and that's how they are handling their updates, I believe. And so I'm gonna have to watch that. If the only change they're making is collision off the fences, then I'm not gonna update this map. I'm gonna keep playing the one I've got, because I don't mind the fences. Like I said, it's only the gates that I had a problem with, because they're not wide enough for some of my equipment to get through, and so that's okay. I can work around that. The only other problem I had, so this looks like it's going to work. The only other problem that I had wasn't with the fences; it was with the signage. And let me see here. This guy's got cotton still in him, so. Let's see. I'm going to leave this on for a minute. I'm not going to turn this off. I need to make a new course. But let me get this cotton to the bin first. And then we're going to sell the cotton, because I need money. I want to. That wasn't my field. I leased it to get the crop off of it to sell. So I'm going to do that. Let's see here. Do I want to keep that? No, I don't. I want a new course. I hope he doesn't try to dump stuff in here. You know, I could have kept the same one. Oh, shoot. I could have. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know, that would be an easier course to keep. Darn it. I wasn't thinking. Because it's so small. Let's start this up. Stop driver. Where's he at? Is he? Alright. I'm going to keep this course because this was the hard one to do. Let me dump that. Let me grab a tractor. Let me grab this one. And stop this driving. Get rid of this course. I think I saved that course, but I need to move the other bit. Now, the only problem with me putting it up against a fence there is that means that I'm going to have to bring all the other ones into this field. I don't know if that's an issue or not. you know, I keep making changes, but hopefully sooner or later they're going to be, everything's going to be set, and I won't have to mess with things. And we'll have a system going. I don't know if this is a good system or not. I don't know if I should have this against that fence or not. But if I'm not saving a lot of the courses, it's not going to make any difference. In the long run, it's not going to make any difference. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. I think the mother bins are going to work. One of the reasons why I said I wasn't going to use some other bins is because I was playing the new version of Maverick and I couldn't get the damn things to work. The course play wouldn't work with it. The trucks wouldn't work with it. So I'm thinking it's a Maverick issue and not... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't dump. Don't dump. Dang it. Or go ahead, dump, get it out of your system. Then I don't have to worry about mixing canola with cotton. We'll just wait. Wonder how the cedar's doing. Keep doing. We're gonna have some grass before you know it. Be all fertilized and everything. Alright. Back to the mother bin. Alright, it's ready to go. Now I gotta be careful not to get too close to the fence. And then, let's see, we want to be right about there. Okay. There. Now the only thing I have to do is recreate that course, which was kind of messed up anyway. Now see, here's what I'm saying. If I do this, then I'm gonna have to have the other guys come into this field from the other farms, the other fields. I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm thinking. It's just not coming out right. I could do it that way. Or I could go out to the street. Let's open this gate here. Which way is it going to open, though? See, now that's going to be a problem, though, isn't it? Not really. It didn't interfere. Nope, it's going to be okay. Somebody's blocked by an object. An object of their desire. Alright, let's open this gate. Get that gate open, and we'll open the other gate. We have all of our gates open. Is that going to make a difference? No, I think it's going to be alright. Okay, get our gates open. See, what I'm saying is, this chaser bin that's running in here, it's got to get clear to the mother bin. So I either go out to the street and do it, which I could, or I can actually just go through the fields. Just through here, just have them run through the fields. Run through the field. Now, the only problem with running through the fields, though, is I have other equipment working in the field that might get a little interference. Because they have to come all the way down here to dump in that mother bin. I think I'm going to go out to the road. I think. Alright. Okay, that's settled. Back to work, buddy. I'll just leave the gates open for now. We'll get it worked out. It'll all work out there. These fields are so small compared to some of those other fields that I can't afford yet. Right, hurry up. I want to get to the animals. Yeah, see, this course would be a lot easier to redo than that truck course. That truck course took me a good 10, 15 minutes to drive all the way to the bins. Alright, how'd I miss it? Move my mouse. How do I know? Oh, jeez. I guess I did. There it is. Is it getting foggy? Alright. So here's what we're going to do. These guys are done. Now that I got this done. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Alright. Let's do it. Here's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to get rid of the other one. Overload 20. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. Truck 20. I'm going to keep that truck route. Cut my routes down. Alright, let's put this thing out. We are going to start recording an overload course. I'm going to go out into the field because I'm afraid of messing up with that fence over there. Yeah, the authors of the map, they were saying they tried to make everything kind of like real farming. And so, you know, they put fences up. There's obviously, you run into a fence, you're going to bounce off of it. And like I say, I don't have any trouble with the fences, really. Not really. I've complained about it in the past on other maps, but it was a half-hearted complaint. It wasn't terribly serious. We can work with it. Just the gates and the railroad signs is what I was having trouble with. And I showed you that, but I'll show you again just a second here. Let me get this set up here. We're going to, I'm going to save this. Field 20. Overload. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing to work. You're waiting for the combines, but you're having trouble here. Let's stop this feller. Alright, I'm going to put the thing out here and let's request a driver and see if he responds. Yeah, let him go. Where'd he go? He disappeared. Where did he go? There he is. Magic. The magic of the internet. Yeah, I'm trying not to complain. I'm just grumpy today. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I'm tired. It's early in the morning. Haven't had... Well, I'm having my cup of tea right now. Let's see if it does any good. You know, it's just... people are human. You know, I'm not uppity up all the time. And I'm just a little grumpier today. Don't know why. Stop! Holy smokes! That guy's in a hurry. It's my own fault. I got him set up at 30 miles an hour. So anyway, hey, look, he's going to do it. So let's get the other combine over here and this guy here. Let's get his thing put out. Put your thing out. Put your thing out. Oh, he was on header and not combine. And again, I'm going to call for assistance. Request a driver. Let's see if it works. Okay. He's not responding. There he goes. He's responding. So anyway, it looks like it's going to work. We'll get... let me get that truck out of there, though. Oh, shoot. Did he combine? He didn't. Good man. Good man. Drive your course and come back, if you would, please. Oh, it's because the guy didn't have any canola in him. He just didn't have it in him. Okay. Chaser truck's over there doing his thing. Everything seems to be working. Alright, let's follow that other guy and I'll show you what I was talking about. I have to go straight here because at first I tried to follow the road along, but I can't because this road train's too big and I can't make the turn sharp enough to get away from those. I get caught up on those signs that are there. So I had to cheat and kind of leave the road and go across. And same thing with the railroad crossings. They're at an angle they're at a right angle as to how you're driving, which is fine if you had a car. But in a truck with 3 trailers, I got stuck on the signs. So, and I'm talking about right coming up. I showed you before in another episode what I had to do. See right here, you can't cross there because those railroad signs, the trailers get caught on them. So I had to actually cheat again and drive over the railroad tracks. Now, if there wasn't collision on those signs, would be okay. I mean, I know it's not realistic, but that's the only way I could do it with a road train. And again, if it was a car, you make the right turn, you go across the tracks, and you're fine. Do that with 3 trailers coming behind you, it isn't going to work. Alright, there goes junk in the mother bin. Let's now where's my other chasers? Well, while we're waiting for things to catch up here, let me get this combine over to that other field. So let's put our wheels out. I got a new piece of equipment that somebody suggested. Joe Dokes, I think, one of my subscribers, I think that's who recommended this, sent it to me. And I appreciate that. I don't have time to go out and look for mods and stuff. And, you know, normally I wouldn't worry about having a mod that has a bigger header than this. But with this fields as big as they are, he sent me, let me see if I put it in. I think I did. He sent me a header. And now I don't see it. Mod. 980. It's that one. 9 meters. That's not it. There it is. This big case. Look at that monster. It's 27 meters. Now I'm used to feet, right? This is a 45 footer there. But look at the size of that. I don't know what 27 meters is. But that's a pretty good size header. I don't know. I might have to try it. We'll try it and see what it. If it's too crazy looking, I might be in trouble using it, but we'll see. Gonna move these combines over to this field over yonder here. Over yonder. Yonder's a word. I know it is. People have used it for hundreds of years. It's a word, yonder. You got to wonder about some of the slang words they put in a dictionary nowadays. If they can put that kind of junk in there, then yonder can be in there. Mosey, stuff like that. We're going to mosey around. Okay. Let's set a course. This is 22. Field 22. There we go. Field 22. And we're going to go, we are in the southeast. Southeast. We're going to be heading west. I'm going to do, how big is this field? How many headers did I do before? I think I did 3. I'm going to do 3 again. Generate course. I'm not going to save it. Find our starting point, which is there. And what is this now? This has got... We're coming from a canola course, so I'm going to hit the comma, which should turn the windrow on. And then... let's see about getting this thing going. I'm not going to get to the animals, am I? Dang it, I want to feed those animals today. Oh, the fence was an issue. And there's no windrow. What is this? This is wheat. There should be windrow. Did I actually turn it off? Alright, the gate was a problem. I didn't think it was going to be. I was wrong. Alright, do we have windrow now? Yeah. Huh. Didn't that guy come from a canola field? Was he done? No, this still has canola in it. What are you doing? You didn't finish your job. Is our truck coming back today, or... That's why I didn't want to redo that course. Look how long that truck's been gone. It was easier doing the chaser bin course, redoing the chaser bin course. I think this is going to work okay. It's kind of hokey, but I think it'll work. Take this guy to field, whatever that was, 22. And he doesn't need a course. The only one that really needs a course is the first one to do the headlands. After that, I can just hire a worker to go up and down the field. If you don't have the headlands in there, then you have to issue of messing with the fences. Oh, shoot. I just closed that gate, didn't I? I'm going to close this gate too, just in case the animals get out. You don't want them in your wheat field. Good news here is that there's no fence around the poplar field, so I can make that turn right there. Let's see, where would the fence be? It would be right there. Let me just see if there was a fence there. If I can actually get in this field. I don't know. That's tight. If there was a fence there, can I still get in the field? Maybe. It worked. Everything's hunky-dory. Everything's fine. Alright, let's drop that. No. Drop it. There, that's what I wanted. Let me wait for this guy to come around, I guess. Well, is our truck back yet? What? Oh, no wonder he's not back. Shoot. I'm sitting there waiting forever for that damn truck. It was the yellow one, wasn't it? It started out being the white one. Now, this guy's done. He doesn't have anything in him. Let's stop here. Get rid of that. Move over to the next field. That's how this is going to work. This episode is putting fires out. I was going to get to the animals, didn't do it. I feel bad about that. They're hungry. That's an issue over there, too. Oh, gates closed. I'm having the same problem in this with the fences if I can't make a wide turn. Alright, now where's the fence? Like I said, if there was a fence on that poplar field, it would probably be right about, I'd be on it right now. I'm thinking. So, let's just see. I would be riding the fence right now here. Am I going to be able to come in if I slowly... Yeah, I think I'll be okay if I kind of take it at an angle. Yeah, it'd be alright. It'd be fine. Just fine. Of course, I'm in the wrong field, aren't I? Am I in the wrong field? No, I'm in the right field. Okay. Alright, we're going to do this again. Where's my cursor? There it is. Okay, so, what's going on? Start course recording. Again, I'd go left, but I might have trouble clicking on that fence, so I'm going to go right into the field. We'll worry about traffic in the field later. These courses are very small, so I'm going to go ahead and save them like I mentioned before. It's just the big fields that I'm not going to save. I think everything would be fine. I don't know, I might have hit the fence there. If it was there. Got a lot of traffic out here. This big equipment would be an issue. They're getting close to the fence like we've been doing. Now see, I just missed it. I missed my mark. Darn it. I was going in the field. road. I was busy talking. That happens quite often. I remember the old days when Courseplay first started, that if you did something like that, you were just stuck. You had to start over. Now, you can pause it and trash where you messed up and start over. And also, if you got off the truck in the old version of Courseplay, you had to start over. You'd lose your route. Now with this one, it keeps it. And you can jump, like in case you had to jump off your tractor and open a gate. Now you have to be careful when you get too close to the fence and you're turning, because if I'm not mistaken, the wheels on the chase trailer actually turn also. And I've had them turn into the fence and get caught. Yeah, I think this will work. Not too far away. No, I'm alright. That there. Mosey on down the field. See, Mosey's a word. I don't know if this is a good way to do it or not, but we're going to do it. I'm going to do it this way for now until I get a better system. Taking advantage of no fence there in the poplars. I have no idea if there's an option to put a bigger gate in or not. That might be the only choice they've got, is to use that size of the gate. I don't know if there's a different one. I don't make maps. Okay, this is field 21. That's why I try not to get too critical of people that make maps, because I know it's a tough job. Okay, I know it's tough, and I know you're not going to keep everybody happy. And so if I do complain about maps, I try to make mention that, hey, look, it's, you know, I don't mean to be overly critical. And I don't. I know what kind of job it is to do this. Uh-oh, this is not going to work. I think he's going for that guy, so let's get this guy off the road. And let's see if we can call for a driver. And if they'll respond. Oh, he's not going to respond. He's taking off like crazy. All right. Where did he go? He's taking off. Come back. Maybe he's full. He might be. He might be full. Put this guy out here. Yeah, I think he is. I think he's full. Well, I tell you what, with that, I'm going to call it an episode. Hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next episode, and don't mind my grumpiness. In the meantime, happy farming.